Hi everyone, welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. We're Friday, December 12th, 2025. I just started the video and everything coming out of my mouth is coming out backwards, so bear with me. I think we were already out of the shadow period of Mercury, but you never know. Thank you for joining me. I'm truly grateful. Let's start that off. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. You're going to have a beautiful weekend. I can't believe that it's already Friday. That's what I was trying to say earlier. I couldn't get it out all. I couldn't get it out. It just seems like every time I look around, it's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. Something to do with Friday. Anyhow, if you're new here, it is a timeless read. You're free to switch the genders and the roles. Please only take what applies and toss the rest. Don't try to make things fit if it doesn't. Let's move forward. Let's see where we're going to go. It's really weird energy today. I don't know what's going on in the transits or if it's just people projecting onto me. I don't know. Seems to be a lot of different energies though. So bear with me. Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors. Ooh, okay, in between worlds. It could be a divine feminine energy, male or female. Or this is a mature woman, or there could be a pregnancy. You're a creator of some sort, creating a new life, maybe. A philanthropist, unconditional love. You could be in transition right now, waiting to start a new phase of your life. Congratulations. That's the overarching energy. Maybe you're moving, you're traveling. I don't know. Orphaned. Bottom of the deck, underlying energy is 5. It could be this could be a marriage, a commitment, or an agreement, a contract. You're dealing with institutions, a platform, or you're highly spiritually ranked. This could be the divine coming in. Somebody might feel orphaned, alone, you or somebody else. Maybe if you are traveling, you might have to leave some kids behind. It's not a good feeling. Even if it's just a trip, even if it's for business, you miss them, right? And they miss you. I get it. Let's see which way it goes. So we have blessed. You're very blessed. There's somebody that you've left behind, or they feel like you've left them behind, but you're blessed. Now, this could go different ways. Maybe you did leave somebody behind. Maybe you just outgrew a relationship. Somebody doesn't want you to be blessed. They don't like that you're blessed. You're on path 22. You're a master builder, an architect of some sort. Maybe you're an architect. Maybe they think that you coast through life too easily. You're spiritually high ranking. I don't know what this is. They're really grieving a relationship they had with you at one point. They could have been blessed if they had stuck it out with you, if they hadn't screwed up. I just did one read where somebody is still stuck on somebody. Yeah, building blocks. You're building a life, a beautiful life, 28. This is destined. Could also be somebody was really, throughout the years, mean to you. And every brick they threw at you, you used to build whatever it is that you're building here. It strengthened you instead of tore you down. You're looking to your future. They could have, they themselves in a relationship could have ignored you. You know what I mean? Rejected you. Whatever you're building, it's solid though. And they're crying over it. Yeah, clean it up. They have to clean up their world. Something ended. You ended a cycle to begin a new one. You understood the assignment. Lessons learned, you're moving on. You could be moving and or traveling, like I said. Somebody needs to clean up their life. So maybe because of what you're doing in your life, how you're moving forward in life, it's really in their mind showing them and others around them how stuck in the past they are, maybe, or how they need to heal, they need to clean up their worlds. Maybe they're holding it against you that you're doing so well. Yeah, regeneration here. This is destiny. Fated. You were dealing with gold diggers or clout chasers, or they tried to burn you down. They left you in the pile of ashes. They thought you'd never get back up again. But you keep regenerating really quickly, too. Scorched earth. Serendipity. There's a lot of lies, illusions, deceptions, and manipulations. Could be magic. There's a lot of lies. Maybe you used your intuition to get through. You listen to the serendipitous numbers, music, the signs, the messages that Spirit gave you. Yeah, and now you're breathing easy here. This is justice, this is balance. You're very balanced in your world. Very healed, very zen. Never-ending story. Somebody keeps doing something over and over again. You're just done with it. Time is up for this person. They want in on your destiny. They're trying to take your destiny from you. It's not going to happen. Time is up for somebody. They can't co-create. This is not theirs, okay? They could have been a contender, maybe. This is somebody's very distorted, male or female. It's a bully. They're in their ego, wanting everybody to look at them. They're a cheater. Well, whomever this is, they cheat at life. Whether they cheat in relationships or they cheat at life, whatever they've gotten in life was always because they took the shortcuts. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of wisdom here. This somebody's a bully and a tyrant. Maybe you're showing them up and they don't like it. Yeah, you saw through the illusions, you broke free. Whatever this is. Other people are breaking free. You're not answering the messages. Message in a bottle. You got the message, or they're getting the message. Take it for whatever it is. You're not toxic. You're not karmic. Yeah, higher powers involved. You took back your power. You bossed up. Your third eye is lit. You see it. You see it for what it is. TikTok. This is. They wanted to devalue you, or they did, or they tried to. They haven't. Yeah. They're trying to take your voice away. But TikTok, time is up for this person. It's out of their hands. In the last read, they were pitting other people against you and stealing energy that way, making everybody jealous of you, so they come after you, not them. Do you understand? So they sit pretty and they look like, oh, they're there for you. But there's something good going on in your life, and you're excelling. And now they're really regretting not being with you, because what's happening in your world is beautiful at this moment. And they're showing off. It's something to do with a bet. If this has anything to do with the last read, it might not. Just take it for whatever it is. But they told people they can get you back in a heartbeat. They can make you dance, monkey dance. That you're so hung up on them. You're so in love with them. Like, really, this person plays mind games. Okay, they're in a totally different world than you. Wow. Somebody's showing off. Flamingos, right? Showing off. They want the attention. You know how brightly pink they are. It's hard not to notice a flamingo. Where are we going with this? Running away. Runner chaser dynamic. The last we did get the King of Swords in reverse. It could be male or female, by the way. Narcissist, sociopath, or psychopath. Definitely very abusive. Tooting their own horn. You ran away a long time ago. Somebody makes bad choices. You're not into that. Or other people are trying to run away from this person. Take it for whatever it is. Getting a room. Maybe they say that they're still having sex with you, or they're having sex with other people based off of your energy. They're toxic. They're playing everybody, playing puppet master, trying to make you dance. Manipulation, lies, and control. Somebody's promiscuous. They're trying to say that you're promiscuous, that you give it out to anybody. Maybe that was the theme that they used to say in the past whenever they got with somebody new. You're the ex that's still hanging around, wants them back. Yeah, you're a whore. So they're getting them jealous, and it's nothing. That's all lies. It's not the truth. Sleeps around a hot free-for-all, sleeps with your man or your woman. And yeah, they want their new ones to fight with you. And they sit back and watch the shit go down, and they love it. And they know they screwed up. They know they did. Now everybody else is realizing the truth too. You have nothing to do with this. You moved on a long time ago. You're not interested. Talk about an idiot. Sorry, not sorry. But this is their MO. Between Worlds 3, you're a divine feminine. You're not playing these fucking games. Whether you're male or female, okay? You're busy creating a new life. Helping others. Yeah, red flags. You saw it a long time ago. Signs, cheating, and deception. Yeah, making it rain here. Manifesting abundance, legal matters in your favor, unexpected money, promotion, entrepreneur. You could be an entrepreneur. You might be suing some people for coming after you. This person I'm picking up targeted you, made others jealous of you. I don't know what they were saying, but you might have to sue some of these people. Your manifestations are coming in. Abundance is here for you. Congratulations. Soul contract, but sure, soulmates, partnership, spiritual union. There's all kinds of soulmates that we have in life, especially karmic soul ties and soulmates, okay? The karmics are there to help you learn a lesson, You both learn a lesson, you move on. You're not supposed to be with each other for a long time, okay? Contemplation, yes or no. Unsure choices and decisions, pardon me. Opposites attract. You have nothing in common. They're keeping it secret that they're still doing stuff with you. They're still seeing you. They're still, you know what I mean? Sneaky, mysterious, hiding information that they're still having you over for Netflix and chill. Sneaking around, friends with benefits, spending time with someone else. Cold shoulder. Maybe you've given them a cold shoulder. Breakup, distance, separation. You haven't spoken to this person. They're childish, or other people are no longer speaking to them. Take it for whatever it is. Immature, argumentative, playing the victim. Desire. They want everybody to desire them and fight over them. And then conflict resolution. They come in going, compromising, making amends, positive outcome. Playing mind games. This is what it is. Like it's like a yo-yo, playing you. They want to message you. They cause a lot of controversy. Right? They wanted to dry up your money. So right now, I think what they're trying to do is trying to harm your finances, or they claim you are harming them. I don't know what this is. It's all over the place. Remember, it could be more than one story here, so I'm getting different energies. Sorry about the background noise. And some of you, they could have been trying to hurt your money, your business, whatever you do for a living, hurt your life in one way or another, so you come crawling back so they can say, see, and then treat you like shit in front of their buddies, right? In front of their friends. Oh, I hate this person. They just won't leave me alone. Yeah, they always need an audience. I can't make this up. Maybe they're trying to hack into your devices, or they have. Maybe that's why you're going to sue them. Divine design. They're going to make it look like it's divine design. No, this divine stepping in. Plausible deniability. A lot of hate going on here. Now they want to negotiate. Retaliation and revenge. Self-aware. You're very self-aware. Something to do with jail and prison. Wow. Childish and immature. They were celebrating this. Something to do with a house or condo. They were trying to dry up your finances so that you can come crawling back to them and move in with them, or they can move in with you. Secrets are revealed, okay? You dodged major bullets. You're psychic. That's why you dodged them. Congratulations. They're intimidated by your intuition. Yeah, they're intimidated now because everybody that got involved, this was a hate train, a crusade against you. You're too intelligent to fall for it. Now they're worried. They want you to toe the line. Just tell everybody you want me. Tell everybody you're sleeping with me. Tell everybody you're jealous and you're driving everybody away. Now, they're delusional, okay? Abundance is here for you. Congratulations. Double standards. They're blaming you. You might have to call the police, or somebody went to the police and made some reports here. This is humbling to somebody. They went too far. They're bullying. They're demonic. Intermittent reinforcements, love bombing. What that means is they'll tell you how beautiful or handsome you are and how they're there for you. They're your best friend. Let me help you. And the next minute, they're shooting you down. You're a fucking piece of shit. They hate you. Yeah, they wanted people comparing and competing with you for them. You're righteous here. Righteous indignation, I heard. Bad news is coming towards them. They are bad news. They feel like they're self-important here. You rejected them, and that's why they want to come after you. Maybe a cult or coven's involved. They're ignorant and they're rude. Take it for whatever this is, okay? Or they claimed you were ignorant and rude. Divine design stepped in the house here. The divine has stepped in. You could be in service to the divine. Your divine being, obviously. So the divine's not going to allow this to keep going, okay? The divine's going to give them a what for. That's what happens when you want to play games like this. It's not just ruining your life. They're ruining whomever else's life that they get pitted against you. You know? It is what it is. Lots of lies, illusions, they said to put it out. They're in fear here. You're using your tuition. Ooh, this isn't... Because you hurt their ego and their pride by letting them go. This is the secret they're hiding. And they held a grudge against you ever since because you let them go so easily. Yeah, this is family discord as well. They could lose a lot of money. This is somebody that wasn't in it for long-term stability or long-term relations. And you knew it. So you ended it. Ending a cycle to begin a new one. You learned your lessons. You could be moving or traveling, or you're online. They're trying to affect your money here. You're the one that's stable and secure, reliable and faithful. Okay? They're not. And they're not happy about this. They don't want anybody to see you this way because then it makes them look bad maybe, right? They don't want anybody to know this. They're trying to slow you down online. They want to come back towards you and offer you something online. Yeah, I don't think so. They were paying for some magic, or they're talking shit about you. Okay? Wow. Bad counsel, talking shit could be magic. They could say that you're getting paid for, selling your butt, and or they're saying they're giving you money for smecks, or they are. Maybe they're paying other people for smecks and pitting them against you. I don't know. Yeah, there's somebody's on the outside looking in here. Five of Pentacles going towards lack and loss and poverty. That's what it is. Somebody's confidence got shattered when you left them. So they're talking shit about you, okay? They're feeling rejected and abandoned. This is a pity party. They didn't want anybody to know that you shot them down, because you are the star, okay? You are the star. You're doing better than them. You're looking nice and shiny and beautiful or handsome, and they can't handle that. You're definitely dealing with somebody with heavy-duty mental, emotional problems here. Three of Cups. So they went around spreading egregious gossip about you, because there's not going to be a reconciliation. You let them go. You're done with them. They're angry and they're mad. Because you remain emotionally balanced, stable, mature, loving, kind, nurturing, and sweet. Male or female, okay? You remain sweet. You used your intuition. You had a big cup of love. They still think they're your counterpart. I got this in the last read or something like that. They're not. They're not your counterpart. This is a King of Cups in reverse. And remember, place the genders where it belongs. The Queen of Cups is in the upright. The King of Cups is in reverse. They're not a sweetheart. This is somebody that's very emotionally manipulative. They have addictions, primarily in picking up alcohol. Okay? They're emotionally unavailable and immature. They're self-serving, self-absorbed. They're ruthless, careless, malicious, and cruel. Sexually dangerous, potentially. Be careful, okay? And they're giving and receiving with other people, prioritizing other people, or they're paying other people to harm you, to stop you. 6-6, to try to stop you. They're not getting away with this. They're in hot water. This is somebody that does not want to change. They don't want their life to change. They're living in the past. That's where they want to stay. Trying to stop your work, your success. Good for them. You've managed. Whatever it is, you're successful. You're hardworking. You're very disciplined. You mastered your emotions, and whatever it is that you're doing for a living, your craft, you put a lot of work in, you're very diligent in what you do, very successful. And this is somebody that was abusing you or committing some sort of crime against you. You're really reckless, endangering other people. Yeah, they went to the crossroads, or they're watching you from a distance here, making plans. They see that you have victory, success, reward, recognition, or somebody was bragging about you. Showing off. I'm really picking up a show off. Their ego gets fed by you, and it has for years, I hear. Wow. So this is Four of Pentacles. You let them go. They're unstable and insecure. This is somebody that's very insecure. They can't hold on to you. They're trying to make plans, but they can't hold on to you for some reason. They're scared. They're intimidated. They're trying to intimidate you. Or other people are letting them go. You don't want anybody to know that you let them go. This is something that has no integrity, loyalty, or honesty. They can't control you or anybody else. They're willing to do whatever it takes to win. Out of ego, jealousy, pettiness, and cruelty, and lots of abuse. Whatever it is, it's a temporary win in the past. Yeah. This was a temporary win in the past, this relationship you had with them. But you're spiritually high ranking, and the divine is now stepping into the house, because you are the one that got away. They're afraid other people will know that you're the one that got away. Or they're in a way telling everybody you're the one that got away, that you're the best of the best, and they're pitting other people against you, trying to compete with you, to hate you, to come after you. Yeah. Somebody has the emotional damage. You are able to put your past hurts behind. Somebody is going through a dark night of the soul. There's proof and evidence of something here. They underestimated you. They're looking back at the past. Oh, they were depressed when I left them. Blah, blah, blah. Making up stories. They need receipts here. Poor judgment. They misjudged you. Lack of awareness, acceptance, and accountability. They're looking at the past, how to get you to come back. They're kind of depressed that they can't, that they underestimated you. You're planting beautiful seeds. You watered, you nurtured them, and they're growing. Now they're looking back going, why didn't I water this seed? They didn't water you because they wanted attention. They wanted more than one. Whatever this is, they misjudged you. There's not going to be a second chance, okay? This is karma. No second chances here. They certainly don't want to take accountability for misjudging you. They don't want anybody to know that they misjudge you. So the more that you do well in life, the more that people can see you. There's the receipt showing them that they misjudged you. Everybody's going, oh, this is not making any sense. Okay? Yeah. It could be law and order. It could be a lawyer. It could be you. It could be any male or female in the upright now. You're speaking your truth or something like that. Or somebody wants to speak to you. Where there's fire, where there's smoke, there's fire. This could be Archangel Michael protecting you. Yeah, Archangel Michael, it's a third-party situation. You used your better judgment. You elevated and ascended. They put you in a third-party situation. You know the truth. Something to do with a contract or a decision's been rendered. Somebody's seeing you for who you truly are. A Page of Wands here. Very exciting. Good news is coming towards you. You made your decision. Somebody sees you for who you truly are. You took a different route in life than everybody in your circle, maybe. But you are good news. Yeah, they were trying to yeah. You might come across some messaging or proof that they were disparaging you. They were slandering you. Trying to devalue you in whatever way, okay? This is very karmic and toxic and chaotic energy, greedy, selfish, jealous, lazy, possessive, and controlling. So you might have to sue this person. You might get a lawyer here. It's heartbreaking, yeah. Or this is the third parties they pitted against you. Take it for whatever it is, okay? That they can't be a divine feminine energy. They want to compete with you. This is an injustice they committed against you. This is ruin. They try to ruin you, but you avoided everything they tried to do to you. Reckless, careless, foolish, taking unnecessary risks, thinking you're naive and gullible, or everybody else is naive and gullible. It's bullshit. Okay? This is a player energy, not a Wands. Yeah. You dropped them like a hot potato. You don't need this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You're not carrying any more burdens. You're unburdened. You don't want burdens. Or these are other people. I'm really not picking up that you're directly dealing with these people yet. Or still. These are the other people dealing with this person. They're dropping them like a hot potato. Oh, you want to play some games now, huh? Emotional fucking games. So you can get high on yourself. I don't think so. Somebody's losing their home. They're unstable. They're non-committal. The party's over. Yeah, somebody's jealous of them. Yeah, they want to make people jealous about you. Reckless, right? Not knowing their value and their worth. It's just somebody who's very, very jealous. Male or female. Materialistic, greedy, and selfish. Very selfish. God. This is distorted. It could be the same person or other people. Very distorted. This is somebody in their ego. In their pride. Very arrogant. Very conceited. Look at me. Having an image to uphold. It could be two of them. Could be more. Coming after you. Whatever this is. This is a bully and a tyrant. Bending to public pressure. Coming after Queen of Wands. They're claiming that you are their mistress or something like that. Getting other people to compete against you. Or you could be a side dude. Take it for whatever that is. Or they're trying to make you into a side dude. Give it up. They did too much. In the last read, they did too much. Somebody could have gotten injured. They did too much. Now they want forgiveness? They did too much. Yeah, you're blessed, okay? They wanted to take your blessings away from you. They could be blaming somebody for interfering in your relationship, but it was them, okay? It's a blessing in disguise, I hear. You're not competing. They're in a relationship right now for money. They're giving money. They want to give you money so they can get back into a relationship. They think they're good. They could have went around saying you're a gold digger. You're nothing of the sort. You make it on your own. You have harmony in your life. You're very blessed. You're not competing. They're feeling overwhelmed, defeated. They made up allegations and accusations that were unfounded, wanting you to fight and compare against their side pieces or their current pieces or whatever you want to call them. They were obviously getting a lot of attention, using you as, I don't know, in their discussions with other people. Eight of Wands is backfiring on them. You're not even speaking to them. This is somebody that bears false witness. This is somebody that there's not going to be a new beginning. They're not very practical. This is somebody that doesn't want to learn their lessons, okay? They're lazy and disrespectful. They're trying to dry up your money, block your money. Yeah, this is hiding and cloaking such a lot. They're trying to hide and cloak you so people don't see the truth. You could be out in public somehow, online or elsewhere. This is somebody that will not be by themselves. They need outside validation. They need encouragement. They need energy. They need an audience. This is somebody you've known from the past. They want to reconcile with you, but they don't want to show how needy and greedy they are, how obsessed with you they are. You're innocent. You're getting your flowers. They have fond memories of you. Maybe you don't have. Yeah, you're single, abundant, independent, self-sufficient, stable, and secure. In the past, they wanted to be single. You showed them a lot of love, or this is a lot of self-love for you. You're happy. You have peace. They're in their emotions. You're able to make it on your own. Maybe they can't. Other people can't. I don't know. They're claiming you love them. You're obsessed with them. So backwards. Yeah. Male or female, you're standing in your power. You go your own way. You are creating something new. You're not afraid. You're attracting. You're magnetic. You're attractive. Male or female. You're confident and bold and sure of yourself. And you're a leader. You have authority, spiritual or otherwise. You're divinely protected here. And this is somebody you know that's not willing to change. Or there is no change in your life if they try to change your money or whatever. This is a permanent, profound ending for somebody because they did want to change their ways. Well, in reverse. Sorry, I have to look this up. I always forget what it is. Forgive me. So the well in reverse tells me that they're not very creative in life. Emotionally, there's not a lot of emotions there. Nope. And reverse is destruction, endings, cold and stagnant. That's what they promote is destruction. So they didn't want to change, so they're going towards destruction now. If you saw it a mile away, you let them go. They can't hinder you. You're not going to be a victim to this person. You made your mind up a long time ago. There's no hemming and hawing on your part. There's no stalemate. They want you to unblock them or something like that. You know this person's been lying. They think that you didn't know. You know. They've been lying. You're not talking to them. You don't feel like it. They've been lying to other people about you, causing a lot of problems in their lives, and you're trying to cause problems in your life. This is competition, conflict, jealousy, drama here. You're innocent. They want a new beginning with you. Maybe some of the people in this crowd have a crush on you. This is a love bomber. Playing games with everybody. It's a liar. They want everybody to be jealous of you, vindictive. It's a hatred, a crusade. Yeah, all based off of lies. This is a lot of abuse going on here. Stalking, harassment, whatever this is. This is self-sabotage as well. This is stuff they don't want to hear, or other people don't want to hear. This is born out of jealousy, a lot of abuse. They were jealous. They were spreading rumor, gossip, and slander. They were petty and they were cruel. They have an STD, or they said you did, or they didn't want you having new beginnings. Yeah, they were quite satisfied in trying to block you, your new beginnings. They got exposed. You are wish fulfillment. They didn't want everybody to see you as wish fulfillment. Obviously, you are wish fulfillment to this person, but they wanted to knock you down a few pegs. They're being exposed here. Yeah, all that glitters isn't gold. This is all illusion. They're not happy. They're hiding and cloaking stuff. People are losing trust in this person. They can't be trusted. They're sick, maybe. They need to heal. Okay? They're running out of options here. What else are they going to say? You're not going to be part of their fucking harem. Seeing through the illusions break you free and distancing and detaching. You're not toxic. You're not karmic. They can't bind you to them. People are just distancing from them. Right? Eight of Cups. In reverse. They want you to come back. Everybody's seeing that. They're trying so hard to make you come back to them on your hands and knees to boost their fucking ego. Wow. So, yeah. No more, yeah, you're not cooperating. You're not going to help them out in that regard. They're very immature. They're very disrespectful. They can't build off you any longer. There's a lot of lies, illusions, deception, manipulation, and or spell work. Somebody's wearing a mask. They don't have all the resources they need. And they're very unfocused and scattered. They have no power or control. They're getting karma. They wanted you. They're trying to manipulate you back into their life. I don't think so. Holding people back from their destinies. Trying to hold you back from your destiny. I don't think so. There's karma. There's karma, okay? Trying to hold you back. There's karma for that. Worst has happened. This is a nightmare. You're not interested, okay? You're not even worried. This is their worst nightmare dealing with you. They're sick, they're tired, they're scared. They don't want to heal. They're not moving forward. They can't come with, okay? They don't want to take accountability. They can't overcome. They wanted to stop you. They want to reconcile with you. They got you stuck in their head. They wanted to, I don't know, hold you back, restrict you. Artist in reverse, this is destruction. Wow. You're artists of their own destruction, if you ask me. Artist. Where's the artist? And the reverse, unstable, judgmental, restless, and greedy. You're spiritually high ranking. The divine has stepped in. This is overcoming, illumination, letting go and letting God. You surrendered it to God. You let them go a long time ago. They're not like a martyr here. They can't hold you back. You're not wasting any time on this. Yeah, you got a future to live. You know, you have a future. You're expanding your horizons, right? The ships are coming in. You can be at a distance. You're not looking back. You're moving forward. You're prepared or preparing for something. You know they were plotting and planning against you, right? They're looking at their future. They wanted to, this was unfair. They think it's unfair that you're moving forward without them. They can't play games with you. You catch them every time. They wanted to be a contender. There could be a King of Wands. This could be you or somebody else. This could be you or somebody else. King of Pentacles, you're a leader. Whatever this is. Oh, they were trying to scapegoat you. There's other people in the upright here that see that this person was scapegoating you. This could be family or something like that. This could be other people that you're dealing with. This could be somebody else that's in your life. It could be one person. It could be several family members, friends, and or partner. See that they were trying to scapegoat you, trying to affect your money. They were trying to compete with your partner or new partner. They're not happy. They're not happy in themselves. Scapegoating you. Or this could be somebody in their family. They're not happy finding out that this person, it was unfair how they were treating you. Take it for whatever that is. I'm sorry it's all over the place. You're innocent though. And you're getting your flowers. So how dare this fucking person say these things about you? You know what I mean? They started some sort of crusade against you. I think some of these people are waking up. I think there could be some shame, but it's also like some of these people are going to get injured or get hurt, or maybe you're going to sue them or you have sued them because it's all lies. Somebody's in between worlds. They feel like an orphan. Whatever this is. They made some bad choices. Let them stay there. Making it rain, manifesting abundance, legal matters in your favor, unexpected money, promotion, entrepreneur. Somebody's trying to run away from their problems, or this is a runner-chaser dynamic, or everybody's running the other way because now they see the red flags. They should have seen it a long time ago. Science, cheating, and deception. Need an audience. Yeah. They were hacking into your devices, or they're claiming you were hacking into their devices. I don't know. There's something to do with it online. Maybe you work online. They see you online. They're trying to make you seem somehow that you're not. Maybe they used your profile picture and your name and started some an account, a bogus account, and try to make you look a certain way. There's going to be some lawsuits, or it could be even criminal. I don't know. Everybody's story is different. That's why it's kind of like all over the place. At the end of the day, it is what it is, okay? Only take what applies. Do not try to make it fit. If you're not aware of something, don't take it on. Let it go, for now anyways. Okay? Until you have more proof or you have some sort of confirmation. Where are we going with this? How are we ending this read for the collective? Please. Sorry, it's all over the place. 31. This is somebody that's very distorted, male or female. They're in their ego and their pride. They lost control. They have no authority. They have no power, but they bend to public pressure. It's all about their image, right? This is a bully and a tyrant. 36. They're getting found out. Could be an investigation as well. They're on their own. They don't like it. Oh, wow. 15 in reverse. You saw the illusions. It's karmic. It's all a one-sided deal. It's a karmic situation. You put it in the past a long time ago. You learned your lessons. This person hasn't. So it adds to a 6. It's a 15. Distance yourself. You're not toxic. You're not karmic. Truth is out. They have to face their fears and their shadow. There's no more confusion here, okay? They can't hide something from you. You're on your path. Yeah, you bossed up. You're on path, okay? You made your decision a long time ago. You're not coming back here. There's no back and forth between you two. As much as they lie and they say that you're always wanting them back, you're always in and out of their life. They can't, oh, you can't leave each other alone, blah, blah, blah. It's the other way around. They can't leave you alone, right? So the empty tomb of love, regret, change, and moving forward. There is a feeling of loss, whether this is physical or emotional. You must remember that whatever major change happens in our lives, there's always hope. Sometimes the light at the end of the tunnel feels distant, but rest assured you will get there. Whatever age you are, there's a childlike innocence about you, and that's how God wants us to live, like a child in our hearts, right? It doesn't mean that you're stupid. It doesn't mean that you're not worldly, not street smart. Doesn't mean that you're naive and easily taken advantage of, okay? It is okay to feel sad and lost, but it's important that we do not stay in that mind frame for too long. Life is full of changes, and each day will bring a unique experience. If you feel the angels are not listening, you are wrong. They are there and waiting for you to ask for help. Of course, they will never take away your free will, but will always help to guide you through times of despair. Just remember, nothing stays the same forever. Things will improve soon. Winter rebirth. So this winter you are having a rebirth, a glow up. Congratulations. They're crying over you. They need to heal. Okay. So confidence, ability, multitasking. The ability to look and feel confident when there is chaos around you is quite an art. However, it shows how much you have grown as a person in the last few years. Challenges have made you stronger, and you can hold your head high and be proud of what you have achieved. You have an air of confidence about you. Others can also see this and are watching you blossom into the person you wish to be. You are protected and connected to your higher self, a beautiful gift. Learn to use this wisely and watch life expand beautifully. There are messages all around you. Open your eyes to synchronicities. Spirit are talking to you and showing you the way. Now, what I'm picking up is you could be a way shower. So whomever all these other women or men that were competing with you are now seeing you for who you are. They're seeing that you had nothing to do with this and they came after you for no reason. The only reason they came after you is because they're insecure. And they wanted to be on the same level as you without doing the work. I'm not saying they can't be on the same level as you. They need to do the work. They need to heal. They need to put that work in. Maybe you're showing them how to do that. So, it's not for nothing that this has happened. It's to help others. So congratulations. And for those who, if you are listening and you did start a hate train against somebody based off of ego and jealousy and stuff because of somebody else's say so, this is congratulations to you too. This is an epiphany. You don't have to live and die this way. You could feel good about yourself too and attract what's rightfully for you. Relationships and love and happiness and peace. You don't have to compete with anybody. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's best to just drop that right away. Okay. So autumn, virtuoso. So it's in reverse. So something happened last autumn. Autumn is over. Or almost over. It will be, what, next week? What are we today? Just over a week. I'm going into winter here. So releasing ties, creativity, and achievement. Creativity is an important part of our lives. When our creativity is stifled, we fail to thrive, and we lack true purpose. If you're feeling overwhelmed with mundane tasks, it's time to step back and take a moment to reflect on what you really want. There's a sense of exhaustion as you try too hard to please others. It is time to nurture your needs. The IV in this cup represents clinging to old habits, which no longer serve you. It's time to let go of negative energy. I agree. Let it go. Fuck. There's no room for it. You are a creative soul, and whatever your skills or desires may be, you need to follow your heart and seek what makes you happy. Symbolically, violins represent the ability to achieve more. Start looking for a new and ambitious path. You will feel a huge sense of relief when you discover what destiny has in store for you. Not other people's destinies, okay? I'm not trying to thwart other people's destinies. Concentrate on your own, okay? If they're listening. If not, then yeah, you're going towards your destined path. Congratulations. Let everybody and everything fall by the wayside. There's no room for them in your life or in this scenario. What else do you want me? Okay, let's see. Spirit, thank you. So this is what's fueling whomever was coming after you, whether you were bringing it out in others coming after you, you know, bringing out the ugly in people. Apathy has no feelings here, okay? Ignite your passion, for it's the antidote to indifference. So they were indifferent about your feelings and how this is impacting you and others. So indifference, disinterest, and detachment. Maybe you have no feelings for this person one way or the other. Not good, not bad, just, you know, it was what it was. Maybe years and years and years ago. Maybe one date, maybe not even a date. Maybe you're just friends, acquaintances. Who knows what this was? And they betrayed you. They used you, right? Everybody else is figuring out they were betrayed by this person, and they're wagging tongue. Healing begins with acceptance and forgiveness. Deception, treachery, backstabbing. Isolation. Maybe you were in isolation. Maybe because you don't talk to the same people they talk to. You didn't know why people were coming up after you. It was because of this person. In solitude, discover your true self and connect deeper. Loneliness, solitude, alienation. So now they're feeling lonely. People are turning their backs on them because they're full of ego. That's why. It was all ego-driven. Beyond the facade of ego lies the depth of true character. Arrogance, pride, and vanity. Dependency. They were dependent on everybody boosting their ego. Dependent on everybody's emotions to feed, you know, energetically to feed them. Find strength and self-sufficiency and empowerment. This is reliance, neediness, and addiction. So addictions are feeling, they're under divine judgment. Balance is being restored. Okay? Judge less, understand more. So they got people to judge you based off of their lies. Criticism, evaluation, condemnation. Somebody might be condemned. Take it for whatever that is. Congratulations, though. And also those, if they are listening, that came after you. It's a wake-up call. They were playing you. I don't know how you feel about that. I wouldn't like it. Okay? Just concentrate on your life and your destiny, okay? Not on anybody else's. You are authentic. We're all authentic. Stay that way. You don't need to compete. Okay? You don't need to compare. It's a thief of joy. I keep saying that. Stay in your own lane and stay in your own lane and work on yourself and grow your life the way it's meant to grow. I love you guys. Until next time, take care.